I'm like, I don't know how they work, but I've been saying all the answers. I went on there like one day.
Cool. Wait, is there a latency?
There's gonna be latency.
Okay.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live. Hey guys, thanks for joining us today. We are going to be starting out with Ray Prim and Katie Coughlin. And yeah, we're just here to answer any questions you may have about the voting process. We'll be live in the chat as well, so stick around, ask us any questions you have, and we'll have... Oh, the donation page, we'll also set a link to that. So yeah, make sure to donate and to just watch. Register to vote, y'all. Okay.
Yeah, I've been waiting and waiting forever. While you're thinking and thinking it over, dragging and pulling me under. We all have this unspoken need to be needed. We all have a way that we want to be treated. Lately I just feel defeated. Lord, it's time I walk. Don't look back. Oh, I think it's time to walk. Don't look back. Let my middle finger be the last thing you see as I turn my back. I think it's time. I think it's time. Pretending I'm cool, it's exhausting. And playing it cool, well, it's costing me lately. Lately I just can't stop aging. Can't stop aging. I can't stop aging. It's time to walk. Don't look back. Lord, I think it's time to walk. Don't look back. Let my middle finger be the last thing you see as I turn my back. I think it's time. I think it's time. Ooh, set me free. Ooh, set me free. Oh, set me free. Hey, set me free. Oh, Lord, let me walk. Don't look back. I think it's time to walk. Don't look back. Let my middle finger be the last thing you see as I turn my back. I think it's time. think it's time. I think it's time. Girl, watch me. Watch me. Girl, watch me. Watch me. Girlfriend, watch me. Watch me. Girl, watch me. Watch me. How's the sound out there? What'd they say?
Oh, yeah, it's on the Facebook event if you want to link it there. Or link it to the YouTube.
Hello, everybody. Hello, World Wide Web. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Today, normally y'all are used to hearing me talk, but we're going to let Kate the Great talking between the songs. Tell them what's up, Kate.
Well, thank you for coming. I don't know, can you hear me? Okay, cool. Thank you for coming. If you have any questions about voting or the voting process or mail-in ballots, please drop your questions in the YouTube comments, and Aubrey, who is a VDR, will be answering them. When we switch sets, I will be answering them. If you want, if you have a question that you don't want to ask in public, feel free to DM one of us and we will privately answer your question. We are also raising money for the League of Women Voters Austin. So if you want to donate some money, our suggested cover is $10. We have the link to donate posted in our Facebook, and we will be posting that in the YouTube comments in just a minute here. So please check them out. League of Women Voters is an amazing organization that has helped people gain access to the polls for, I think, around 100 years. So they are super, super, super helpful, and we love them. Let's show them some love. They are a nonprofit, so we need to help them.
And what's a VDR?
A voter deputy registrar. That's somebody who helps people register to vote. So if you need help registering, both Aubrey and myself do make house calls. We can come to you. There's a variety of ways to register to vote right now. So if you need help, please ask us. We can answer your questions and help you get to the polls.
Cool.
All right.
That's good. You probably could have taken your mask down for that. Did everybody hear it through the mask? I heard you.
Okay.
It was clear. I'm your father, Luke. Good.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Okay, sorry.
okay. All right, let's play some music. We'll say some more at the end. We'll just go straight through and play some music now. Or do you want to talk between each one?
I do not want to talk too much on that was terrifying.
I think that's the most I had Kate the Great talking since I played with her. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Lord, I believe the world is broken. The sky is falling. And God's been missing. Oh, since 88, I believe my people are dying while the government's lying. Technology's trying its best to separate us. Oh, but if you stop you thinking about it, you'll see, babe, there's no way around it. Someday you'll see, yeah. Oh, said if you stop you thinking about it, you'll see, man, there's no way around it. Someday now you'll end up just like me. So just like me, baby, just like me. Ooh, you'll believe the music is healing, and famous people have feelings. Man, there's nothing like dreaming all your days away. I believe that hate is a cancer, a soul wall ain't the answer. Man, 'cause nothing is ever what it seems. Said if you stop, you think about it, you'll see, yeah, there's no way around it. Someday you'll see. Oh, said if you stop, you thinking about it, you'll see, yeah, there's no way around it. Oh, girl, there's no way around. Yeah, 'cause no one really knows what tomorrow brings. Hey, I said no one really knows what tomorrow brings. So just like me, baby, just like me. Ooh, you'll believe. Hey, the world is broken. The sky is falling. God's been missing since 8 plus 8. Cool. And the virtual applause goes, yeah. So yeah, I this is probably my like third or fourth show. I don't do a lot of virtual shows. I've done a lot of shows, period, since March. So it's good to be playing. Thank y'all for having me. What's next?
Too much to lose.
Too much to lose. I'm playing all these like political songs.
This is a nonpartisan event.
Oh no. Yep. No way, no how, no time, not now. I've got too much to lose. He said, she said, promises left unkept. So now you get what you choose. Strange fruit, swing low, so hard, let go. I guess you can't beat the taste. Been here for so long, it's easier to hold on now than admit your mistakes. So we pray for the day, and we dream of a time as we look for a place, trying to sleep through the night. Lord help me, 'cause so this is America, the red, white, and blue. So this is America. It ain't the same for me and you. Protest, pro-choice, profess, make noise. It's time for a change. See, hard truth, it takes time. Me too, black lives. It all feels the same to me. So we pray for the day, and we dream of a time as we look for a place, trying to sleep through the night. Lord, help me, 'cause this is America, the red, white, and blue. So this is America. This is America. The red, white, and blue. So this is America. This is America. Oh, the red, white, and blue. So this is America. It ain't the same. It ain't the same for me and you. Yeah. Ain't even close. Ain't even. Yeah, it ain't even close. Where the corner of despair and hope is where I was born, and I just can't seem to move. There's that one, and then what's the website again? We should say that the website for the vote.
Oh.
So at least say that in between.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off my mask to talk. So just a reminder, we are answering any questions you have about the voter registration process or the voting process in general. We posted some useful information to the Facebook page if you'd like to go there, but if you have specific questions, please ask us. We are also raising money for League of Women Austin, League of Women Voters Austin. Aubrey has put that link in the YouTube. It's also on the Facebook page. So please, if you have any money to spare, if we were in a traditional setting, we would be charging a cover at the door for you to come and see some lovely music. So consider this your virtual door cover. All of it's going straight to League of Women Voters. So we appreciate it. And here's another song.
She's so good. I'm testing her out. She's gonna be doing this from now on, talking for the band.
No.
That's such a good job. Wait, what am I playing?
Find a suit.
Oh, God, you told me.
Right.
Is that what we're playing?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit. Yes.
Oh, God, find me a suit. Yeah, help me play the part. Help me walk the line. Yeah, make me settle down, 'cause my young days are gone. Let's call it like it is. The fading in the rearview mirror. She keeps telling me it's now or never. 'Cause every story has a story. So people flip sides and roll over. They compromise and they avoid, they hurry. It's better late than never. Flip a three-sided coin to never help you. The decide now or never. You just remember what your daddy told you. You could be poor boy all by yourself. Yeah, 'cause every story has a story. So people pick sides and roll over. They compromise and they avoid, they hurry. It's better late than never. Flip a three-sided coins will never help you. Yeah, decide now or never. You just remember what your daddy told you. You could be poor boy all by yourself. Cool. Go right to the next song. That song's called Find the Suit. This next song, I used to tour a lot. Then I stopped touring. I got myself a woman. This song's not about that. Yes. This is only the beginning. Don't let go, I'm barely hanging by a thread. Devils broke us both into believing this. Excuse me now for my discretion, but half of something's more than nothing. I believe that someday, with your help, girl, I will open up. When hope is calling and despair is on the line, when things you cherish vanish right before your eyes, I will be there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I will. So, let's not pretend we're not pretending here. Get defensive when defending how we feel. It's okay for now, at least there's something real. And I'll hold on until I can't hold on. And I'll believe until believing wrong. And never say never ever again. When hope is calling and despair is on the line, the things you cherish vanish right before your eyes. I will be there. Yeah, yeah. I will. So. just for you, just for you, just for you. When hope is calling and despair is on the line, the things you cherish vanish right before your eyes. When everyone you trust has clearly lost their mind, I will be there. I will be there. I will be there. I will. So. And that's the weird part about playing online. It's like, are the people clapping? Are the people digging it? I really can't see that far with the comments. Can you see the comments on your thing?
Nice. Those are my sheet music.
Oh. Anybody asking us a question? Oh, you heard it? Or you read it? What are we playing next?
Gently down the stream, and this is our last song.
And this is, I like us. These are the kind of sets I like. In and out. This is gonna be our last song. Thanks again. We'll play this song, and then next up is Aubrey Hayes and Taylor. I don't know Taylor's last name. Taylor Turner.
And while
Turner and Ike.
While we're switching sets, we're actually going to have somebody from League of Women Voters named Jennifer talk to us about the League of Women Voters and voting. So while we are getting our stuff all switched around, she's going to be on here talking to y'all. And then once she's done, we'll be back with more music. So be sure you stick around for Jennifer. And then also be sure you stick around for Aubrey and Taylor. So, all right. This is our last song. Thanks, y'all.
All right. It's going to be a long-winded song. We usually tell people it's a drinking game. Have you ever? Yes. I need more guitar. I just feel like I need just a little bit more. Just a touch. Hey. I don't know why I did that. Have you ever seen the face of a broken heart? Ever seen the sun in your darkest hours? You ever had a headache that you can't let go? You ever seen a nation that's torn apart? You ever been so tired, wanna rest your legs? Ever listen closely to the voices in your head? Have you ever watched TV for so long it loses meaning and your eyes become so weary? Lord, it feels like you've been dreaming. Have you ever heard a rumor of a promised land? Ever turn to Jesus when you need something? Been ever pulled over for the color of your skin? 'Cause it's not where you're going, girl, it's where you've been. Have you ever felt lost while you're standing still? Ever loved somebody it didn't feel real? Have you ever felt alive like you never wanna die? Have you ever changed your mind like them feelings weren't real? Have you ever had to choose between right and wrong? Ever been surrounded, felt completely alone? Have you ever been confronted, made to feel like you're unwanted? People try and say it's nothing, but the memories keep on haunting. Have you ever been abused? ever been accused? Have you ever been rough? Have you ever made excuses? Try your hardest not to lose it. Tell the world what you've been through and swear to God you didn't do it. Have you ever looked away? Have you ever stepped in? Ever crossed the line? Close your eyes and pretend. Have you ever prayed to Jesus begging, please Lord let him see us? Took forever just to free us. Look around, they trying to be us. Have you ever felt ashamed when you're looking in the mirror? Girl, you're seeing what you're seeing, cause you're trying your best to be her. Have you ever took the time to look around and think? Ever looked around and shook your head in disbelief? Have you ever said never, turned around and did whatever, take advantage of the moment and you wish it lasts forever? Have you ever done something that you're bound to regret? Ever done something that you're trying to forget? You said you wanna move on, but they just wanna hold on. You said there's nothing left to say, girl, that hasn't been sung. Have you ever took the time and said, why, Lord, why? Ever looked around and thought, my, oh my? Have you ever gave someone you love a last goodbye? Did you rush to get through it? Did you take your time? Have you ever looked in so you could see your way out? I never gave up when you were down and out. You look around in disbelief and believe in what you see, cause we're living in a world when you're tweeting, when you speak, and the camera paints a picture, got you thinking things are better, but the Insta only captures what is floating on the surface, and the leader of the free world trying his best to trick us, talking about make America great again. Man, you can't be serious, keep talking about make America great again. Man, you can't be serious, make America great again. Man, you can't be serious, nah. Thanks again for having us.
All right, thank you guys. We're gonna kick it over to Jennifer and switch up musicians. So thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Thanks for the great music, Aubrey and Ray. I'm Jennifer Delk with the League of Women Voters, Austin area. Hope everybody can hear me. Katie invited me today to go over a couple of things related to voting. So let's get started. The League of Women Voters, thank you guys so much for donating to the League of Women Voters. Things that we do: voter registration services, we do some get out the vote activities, we produce the voters guide, and our content from our paper guide goes into 411.org. We'll talk a little bit more about that. We are currently hosting candidate forums, we register high school voters, we do policy presentations, and most recently we've been working on some civic education programs. The League is open to everybody and we are nonpartisan. We encourage the informed and active participation of citizens in government and influencing public policy through education and advocacy. So, start off all my presentations like this. Are you registered to vote at your current address? The deadline is coming up really fast for the November 3rd election. I know that Katie has been answering some questions in the chat, so we'll keep on going. Really fast, if you want to know if you're registered in Texas, the best place to check it out is to check out votetexas.gov. Voter registration is county specific, so make sure that you're registered in the right county. A couple ways to register. Register with a VDR. We've got 2 online today, actually 3 if you count me. You can find us around Travis County, Williamson County, Hayes County, all over the place. Travis County Tax Office. And then the League of Women Voters will be hosting a drive-through registration at the Alamo Draft House, Slaughter Lane. You can catch us there the 28th and 29th from 12 to 7 p.m. But as I said, we are all over town, so please come find us. The other option, it's a little late for this. This involves the mail. We have a new text to register service, which is awesome, but don't try and do that now because you will not be registered in time. Okay, things to look for in the mail. If you are already registered, recently changed something, you'll be getting a nice orange and white voter registration card. Bring that to the polls with you. If you don't have your card, that's okay. It's just a backup piece of information. Next big question, now that I know if you're registered to vote at your current address, what is your voting plan? Who or what are you voting for? Where are you voting? When are you voting? Why are you voting? And how are you voting? A couple important things. Researching your ballot is very important. There are a lot of things on it. Do not do this when you get to the polls. Do it before you get there. How do you find out what's on your ballot? Once again, you can go to votetexas.gov, find out what's on the ballot for your specific county precinct. Your ballot is based on where you live. So those little numbers on your registration card are tied to geography. So here we have somebody living in Congressional District 10. So here's a little breakdown of what all the little numbers mean. The League recently did a presentation that breaks this down even better. November 3rd is a general election. So this super long list, this CVS receipt of a list, everything you might see on your ballot. You may have heard the term down ballot. Down ballot is everything down to the local level. Local level is often where you see change most directly. So everybody should do their homework, seek credible sources of information. There's the voter's guide produced by the League of Women Voters. You could check out candidate forums, talk to your friends, family, and community members, news outlets, social media, grassroots organizations. They all have some sort of opinion related to a candidate or a proposition. So you should check out what they have to say. The League produces the voter's guide. That's where some of the donations that you guys are putting towards today will go. We will have the voter's guide available starting on October 9th in PDF format in English. And then October 13th, it'll be available in Spanish, Chinese, and Vietnamese. And then October 16th, you can look forward to seeing that in the Austin Chronicle. But as I mentioned before, vote411.org is also where you're going to see this information. This is your handy dandy way to print yourself a personalized ballot. You type in your address and it'll show you everything that's on your ballot. And then it's a bit like if you were going to research like some running shoes or a new TV, where it will allow you to do side-by-side comparisons. This is a little piece of what was in the voter's guide for the runoff elections. So here you see we've got two candidates, and you can kind of see side by side how they answered each and every one of these questions in their own words. So as I mentioned before, candidate forums, we are still running those. These are for the city council runoffs, city council elections. So you can still catch some of these. If you are not sure what district you're in, you can find that on your voter registration card, or you can look at the map online. Next important thing, please print out or write your selections down. It's a very long ballot. There's no longer a straight party option. You're not allowed to bring your phone in the voting booth, but you can bring out your handwritten notes. It's an open note test. Casting your vote, a couple quick things. You need an ID. Early voting is coming up really soon. The polls are usually open at 7 to 7, but you're gonna have to check and make sure that where your polling location is. We'll run through a couple of things real fast. These are the types of ID that you can bring to the polls. Visit votetexas.gov. If you have any questions, you should start looking for your ID now versus later. And the ID is only to prove if you're that you are who you are, to make sure that someone else isn't voting for you. It's not a form of proof of address. Polling locations and times. This is just a quick reminder of what's going on in Travis and Williamson County. If you are not in either of these counties, check out your local county website for your locations and times. Voting on election day, if you haven't seen them, we have some very fancy new voting machines. The click wheels are gone. So if you have any questions, you can go ahead and scan the QR code and check out a demo of the voting machines. They're pretty fancy. A couple people might have questions about what's happening with COVID and special accommodations. I did a little run through during the runoff elections a couple months ago. Please wear your mask, bring your hand sanitizer, be safe. Social distancing is happening there. There's plexiglass screens. Curbside voting is an option. If you are unable to enter the polling place, you can request curbside voting. And then if you need any special accommodations, such as you have a disability or a language barrier, you need audio assistance, wheelchair accessibility, an interpreter, private assistance, those are all something that you can request. Vote by mail absentee voting. I'm not sure how many of these questions were asked, but the deadline is coming up soon. COVID is currently not something that you can use as an excuse to apply for ballot by mail, but a voter can take into consideration aspects of their house towards the disability option. So if you need to fill out your absentee voting, check the disability box. They don't have legal authority to require your disability on the form. So if you check the box, don't write anything in there. That is to be used at your own discretion. A couple things related to absentee voting. Vote by mail, you need to get that in ASAP, no later than the 23rd, though. So be careful with that. Hand delivery, there are no drop-off boxes. If you're new to Austin, if you're new to Texas, we do not have a way for you to drop that off somewhere. You need to either mail it in or hand deliver it. Let's see.
Looks like you might have frozen, Jennifer. I think you're frozen. Can I hear you? Can everybody in the live stream still hear me? Somebody give me a thumbs up in that chat.
And they'll cancel your vote by mail ballot.
Okay, you're back, Jennifer.
Oh no, I was gone? Uh-oh,
For
sorry.
a moment, you froze.
Okay. Anyways, back to the did I get stuck at the vote by mail? Yeah, so vote by mail, very important. If you take it and decide that you don't want to use it, that's fine. They'll let you vote in person, but they'll make sure that they cancel your vote by mail ballot. There's no way that you can vote twice. There's an audit process. So special circumstances at the polls. This is a very important number to have in your back pocket. 866 our vote. That is if you run into any issues. They have lawyers on staff to answer your questions. You can always talk to a poll worker if you run into something. Leave a slide up for a hot minute in case you need anything. If you need to bring an interpreter, just let someone know up front to make sure that they get sworn in under the oath of assistance. One last thing, census. The census deadline is coming up very soon. Not only is your vote important, but you as a person are very important. Census helps determine federal funding for schools, roads, and emergencies. So please, if you haven't already, fill out the census. And there's no citizenship question. We're still looking for election workers. If anybody is interested in volunteering their time, please go to lwvaustin.org, poll worker. And then another thing that I brought up earlier, we are hosting civic sessions. The next one will be next Friday, and we'll be going over everything school related, from board of trustees to school bonds. So if you're not quite sure what those items mean on your ballot, we'll be going over it and doing live Q&A on Friday. And if you've missed any of the previous sessions, they're all up on our YouTube channel. So go ahead and check them out, League of Women Voters Austin Area YouTube channel. And that's all I had for today. Thank you guys so much for letting me chat with you. And I'll stick around and answer any questions if you have them.
Thank you so much, Jennifer.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm so glad you were able to bring such an informative presentation for us. That was amazing.
I tried it. I try to cram it all in there. I want everybody to have a voting plan. And it's not just like,
Such a great job.
it's not just like, do you plan to vote? Like, no, and I need you to register before the 5th so you can get to the poll.
Absolutely. Okay, cool. Well, hi. My name is Aubrey Hayes. I'm going to play some tunes for you and finish out the evening. There is a little link at the top of the chat that will show you how to get to the GoFundMe. Oh, yeah, we need a... Can you tilt up the camera a little bit, Katie, so we can not see Taylor's face?
Oh, there it is. I'm a little washed out by the sunset.
That's okay. Right. Y'all will still be able to hear the music. But yeah, one more time. Somebody can't hear me at all. No here. You can't hear me.
Yeah. Or here. That was. Yeah. Well, let me just check the headphones.
Checkity check. We're checking the microphones, cause can y'all hear us? Can y'all hear us in there? Who there? You can hear it? Alright. Jennifer, can you hear this? How's that?
Somebody says it sounds good.
Sounds good? Okay, then we're gonna start then. I'm sorry if you can't hear me. This first song is called Move, and it's about millennial burnout. Oh wait, that's
no.
He starts this song. I breathe and I breathe.
Well, thank you. Yeah, Ray's right. It's kind of weird playing a song and being like, is anyone virtually clapping? Oh, there we go. There's some
Thanks, Katie.
auxiliary clapping for you all from Ms. Katie. Yeah, that song is one of my faves to play, and it was actually featured on CNN not too long ago. I was on United Shades of America talking about the gig economy and how it's unsustainable. That was back in September of last year, so things have continued on that front for a minute there. This next one is called Cost of Convenience. It's kind of in a similar vein. Kind of about how if you want people to be nice to you, you just got to be nice back. It seems like a lot of people have forgotten that these days. It goes like this. You should know by now that the things that you do, they all come back around, they all come back to you. And when words that you say wreck goes around you, well, you can settle it out or you can triumph through. That's the cost of convenience. That's the cost of convenience. There's a cost of convenience. I wish it wasn't so. You should know by now if you do it half-fast, you'll never come in first. You'll always end up last. And when shit hits the fan and starts falling apart, well, you can get real mad or you can try and restart. That's the cost of convenience. That's the cost of convenience. There's a cost of convenience. I wish it wasn't so. Money, time, or energy, you're lacking too much empathy, and I don't want your entropy, I just want you to be nice to me. Money, time, or energy, you're lacking too much empathy, and I don't want your entropy, I just want you to be nice to me. Money, time, or energy, you're lacking too much empathy, and I don't want your entropy, I just want you to be nice to me. That's the cost of convenience. That's the cost of convenience. There's a cost of convenience. I wish it wasn't so. Two, three, four. Oh, goodness. All right, y'all. I have another tune that's not politically driven at all. And it's one that I wrote for my grandma who passed away this year. My grandmother and my grandfather both passed away this year. So it's been a weird year. I'm sure y'all can relate. There's been a lot of death going around for obvious reasons that I will not be talking about right now. I think you all know if you're here. It's called For a Friend. At one point or other, we all leave this old world. For richer or poorer, we all end up in dirt. And it doesn't mean life should lack love or lack hurt. It just means we should show those we love what they're worth. I've talked about suffering, I've talked about pain. Now how about singing about sunshine again? You know, just the kind when you feel the right warmth, when it spreads from inside of another. forget what the true ones feel like. They're the ones who were there through the pain and the strife. You're gentle, my child, so be patient and kind. Oh, you're meant for a life full of wonder. It's not that I wanted to leave in this way, but life cannot linger. You can't keep death at bay. I've got to be going, I cannot delay. Oh, I'd hold you forever if I only could stay. Well, I'll come round once more, visit you in your dreams. I'll tell you the secret to being happy. Love as hard as you can, let others disagree. These days they don't make them like you and like me. Well, it's not that I wanted to leave in this way, but life cannot linger. You can't keep death at bay. I've got to be going, I cannot delay. No, I'd hold you forever if I only could stay. Well, it's not that I wanted to leave in this way, but life cannot linger. You can't keep death at bay. I've got to be going, I cannot delay. No, I'd hold you forever if I only could stay. All right, we got a happier song next. It's about falling for somebody, but not being ready to express it yet. I know you aren't ready for me yet, and I am not ready for you. I cannot help but think of you, and yet I'll quietly ignore this static truth. I'm falling in an instant, in the split part of a second. So I'll open up my parachute. If my feet don't touch the ground, I'll keep floating around with you. I used to put my faith in suspect signs. There is always a reason to be, to wind up in an orbit next to mine. I'm drawn in by your gravity. I'm falling in an instant, in the split part of a second. So I'll open up my parachute. If my feet don't touch the ground, I'll keep floating around with you. history has taught us to do. Oh, I'm falling in an instant, in the split part of a second. So I'll open up my parachute. If my feet don't touch the ground, I'll keep floating around with you. If my feet don't touch the ground, I'll keep floating around with Thanks, yo. We've got one more for you guys, and I just wanted to restate, if you've got a couple of dollars to spare, we are raising money for the League of Women Voters. If you don't know about it, vote411.org is an amazing resource to check out your voter strategy and how to make that. And like Katie said earlier, we are all registered, or not all, but me and Katie are both registered voter deputy registrars, and we can make a house call. We can come to your house and do it safely and wear masks and gloves and whatnot and whatever you need to do. But if you're worried about the mail, definitely reach out to us and we can help you out. I'll play one last song, and it is available to you on Spotify. It's called Isn't It Enough?
And thanks to Ray Prim earlier.
Oh yeah, thank you again to Ray Prim.
Yeah.
Oh god, hold on.
The ever dangerous guitar swap.
Very dangerous. Okay. And we're back.
That's a quieter guitar.
You
Okay.
hear it?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Here we go, girl. Actually, I'm gonna wait for that plane to go by. Could have done open tuning on the regular anyway, because now I got the plane. The joys of playing
I think
outside.
that one looks cool.
It does look pretty
It
cool.
does look pretty cool.
You're right.
That's all I can say about it, though. It sounds good. It looks cool.
Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll play out with this last one.
Make sure to register to vote
Please register to vote.
and be safe when you actually go vote.
Curbside voting is available to y'all that are immunocompromised and haven't gotten your mail-in ballot for whatever reason. So please do that. Do that stuff. About to curse myself. Okay. I'm swimming around in circles in my head, chasing the naked thought of you. I'm giving it ground to walk around and talk about the things that we want to. Didn't you say this wouldn't be easy? But it all comes easier with you. You're scared to start something you might not finish out. the darkness I bear. Didn't you say this wouldn't be easy? But it all comes easier with you, especially if you don't. You're scared to start something. You might not finish out. But what if this is all we got? Oh, you might not make it big or get rich, but we could have love. And isn't that enough? Thank you guys again. Thanks for coming and donating and registering to vote and all that jazz.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate it. Don't forget to donate, and don't forget to make a voting plan.
Woo! Vote. Plan that vote. Oh, wow. Nice. All right, guys.
Awesome.
We'll see you later.
Bye.